Didn't we make Grady use the Zoom?
You are live.
Okay, we're live. This is the conference committee for H.141, the FY fiscal year 25 Budget Adjustment Act. I think we've agreed on all sections, so we're just verifying that we agree and that everything is correct in the bill. We have joint fiscal with us to just kind of go over everything, just so we can make sure we're all in agreement.
Yeah, so Emily Burton for the Joint Fiscal Office. The spreadsheet that you have in front of you should look familiar. We've entered in the conference committee column the changes. So the only two changes to base funding that you made were the changes in pushing out the timing for the funding of the position at the Attorney General's office and at the Human Rights Commission. Those are on lines 12 and 18. And apologies for the small print, but this is what it looks like when you have $2 billion on a page. And then if we go down to, it's actually the second line, 74, it hid the 74.1, but this is the transfer of the funds to the cash fund. So the $133.7 million that was on the bottom line at the end of the, or is what is left over after the other changes that happen. This will be transferred into the cash fund and then utilized in FY 2026 budget construct. And then the last change that makes the difference from the Senate bottom line different from that amount that's going into the cash fund is in the line 88 is the change in the reversion from the treasurer's office. So the Senate version had reverting the full $6 million. The conference committee has agreed to only revert $2 million and leave $4 million in the treasurer's office. So that change is reflected on that line, and that brings line 92, the balance, down to just about zero for FY 2025.
So do we have to have I don't know if it matters, but do we have to have line 93 on the sheet?
No, we can take that one off.
I'd rather just take that off.
The total reserve.
Because it's not really what it is.
Yep.
Right. It's confusing to people who will see it.
Yep, yeah. We can take that off.
Okay. Any questions for Ms. Byrne?
Great.
Okay.
I don't know if you want
Thank you.
anything else from any of the JFO?
Grady, do you want to quickly tell us what's changed in the language?
Sure thing. Grady Nixon, Joint Fiscal.
You probably had it with your packet.
So the first change you'll see for conference committee is section 3. That's just the numbers change in the Attorney General's office. And then the next changes in the numbers are reflected in sections 9 and sections 10.
Human Rights Commission. Okay.
Probably section 86. Is that where we go all the way to that? Is there something?
So the next change you'll see is in section 53, the transfers section. The reversion section. Section 54 has the treasurer's bond redemption reversion being bumped down to $2 million.
What page is that on?
That is on page 39.
Before we get there, if we look at page 35, that's kind of the other infrastructure.
Okay.
Yes, so page 35 has the transfer to the cash fund sub-account, the other infrastructure essential investments and reserves fund. For the committee's awareness, it's being referenced as a fund because it has a separate fund code from the other part of the cash fund. And then on page 39 is where you see the reversion being bumped down.
Right, $2 million. Okay.
And then
so it's $2 million instead of.
So right, so you had it in there as 6.
Right.
Yes.
We never had it, so it's just go through all the steps.
And then beginning on the bottom of page 72, and then continuing on to page 73, those are the language changes to SNAP discretion exemptions language.
That's for the federal fiscal year change.
Yep.
Ensuring they're not accruing any time-limited benefit accountable.
And on page 79, just the updated effective dates section. So due to renumbering, it now reflects section 91, which is the abatement, hold harmless payment section.
So the dates didn't change, just the section number changed.
Right.
Okay. Okay, any questions for Mr. Nixon?
No.
All right. Thank you.
That's great.
The quick work on this from JFO.
Do you need a motion?
I will accept the motion. I don't know if I need one.
So I make a motion that we approve the report of the Committee of Conference as it's been presented to us.
Okay, we don't need a second. And so the clerk will call the roll, which is me, I guess. I don't know who.
I don't know how we've done that before. I can't remember what we did last year.
Yeah, I think before we just signed it around. So I know Senator Brock is a no. I'm a yes.
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 Quickest roll call ever. So it is a 5-1-0 vote. And if we have the signature copies, we will do that. Do I have to sign first?
Well,
Do we have to use that
Yeah.
pen?
You can use whichever.
I don't know, well, you can go first or last, it's your choice.
No, it's just a pen I like.
Oh.
Let's have the sign since you're here.
Rep Shaw should.
Oh, really? That's the
Usually the
tradition.
two chairs sign first.
Make believe I didn't sign yet.
Okay.
Scratch it out. Good thing we have our committee photographer with us.
Is that to find him?
Waiting for a handshake.
Correct?
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
oh, go ahead, you got it.
That's great. He's been,
Just figuring out his left-handed.
you have left hand? Does he shake left hand?
No, I just didn't
Oh.
realize it. I was paying attention.
Yeah, I
Is
didn't
that-
realize
Oh, yeah, I
that.
have to take it up to the center.
All right. So is this where we stand up and shake?
Yes.
All right.
This is what we do.
Good job, T.
Nice
Good
work,
job.
Good job.
Good job. Thank you.
Jim, thank you. Good job.
Nice work with you on that.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you to Jay.